Welcome all masters. Welcome for oneness meditation conversations. Today we have Master Raksha connecting from UK, and she will be sharing on the topic why not to worry in life. And we will give a short intro about the master. She started her meditation journey by attending the 10 days vipassana course in 2018. She has benefited exponentially by doing daily group meditation from the PSSM family from the start of the year 2021. She is an IT professional and she now conducts the sessions in Germany, that is Beam Family. And she also runs meditation session in her own company to their colleagues. Very warm welcome to you, Master.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction. I feel very fortunate to be sharing my insights, thoughts in this session. Let's start the session with meditation. So let's grace ourselves. Take the most comfortable position that best suits us. Keep your body relaxed and open. Have some water if you would want to have some water. Take off your glasses if you're wearing one. And now bring all your attention on your breath. Observe every incoming breath and outgoing breath. Observe your body changing as you breathe in and breathe out. Raising and lowering, expanding and contracting. Just observe. Observe if it's a long breath or if it is a short breath. Stay with your breath. Now bring all your attention to the area around your nostrils and upper lip. Keep all your attention in focus in this area and make a sincere intention to capture the subtlest of changes happening in this area. Observe if you can feel the breath in the nostrils as you breathe in or if you can feel the sensations on the upper lip as you breathe out. Are you breathing in through your left nostril or through your right nostril? Or through both the nostrils? Just observe. Like a gatekeeper, keep your attention in the entrance of your nostrils and make use of every breath going in and coming out. If your mind wanders away, be very gentle and slowly bring back your attention back to your breath. It is natural for mind to wander away. So just acknowledge that yes, the mind's wandered away, and gently bring back the attention back to your breath. Now imagine yourself to be in the most gracious form that you would like to see yourself. And offer your breath as a flower that you're offering to yourself. As you enjoy the rhythm of your breath, I will play some soft music in the background. Let's now meditate for the last few seconds in silence. Make the most of the last few seconds. Just stay with the breath. Now offer gratitude to your parents, ancestors, family, friends, work, all that you're giving. Offer gratitude to all the masters who helped you in the path of meditation and who introduced you to the meditation. Offer gratitude to your mind, body, for helping you meditate today. Offer gratitude to all the masters present in today's meditation. Now generate a thought that the whole of the universe be happy, healthy, and live peacefully. Bless the universe and receive the blessings back from the universe. Now slowly start your journey towards physical awareness. Whenever you're ready and you feel like opening your eyes, place both your palm on your eyes and open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Welcome back, Masters. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation. You can all have some water now. Today, I am going to motivate you to not to worry in life. So I'll start with the story of a coffee cup. So a group of friends who were very successful and were highly established in their work and life once decided to meet one of their professors in the university. So they all decided to visit this professor and they all went to his house to meet him. So when they meet this professor, they all started speaking about their life and work, and gradually this discussion turned out to be a discussion about worry, stress, and problems. After a while, the professor went inside his kitchen to make coffee for all his guests, and he came back with a large pot of coffee and a tray full of variety of cups. The tray had variety of cups, some of them porcelain, some of them crystal, some very expensive, and some cheap ones. So he placed the coffee and the tray on the table. He asked his students to help themselves with the coffee. So when each of the students had taken a coffee from the tray, so he then said, "You all have taken the most expensive coffee cups, leaving behind all the cheap ones, cheap cups behind. So it's natural for all of us to have the best in our life. But what we fail to see is the source of all the problems and the stress that we have in our life." And then the professor continued, He said the coffee cup itself doesn't add quality to the taste of the coffee. But still, we all go for the most consciously or unconsciously, we just go for the most expensive cups, and then we start eyeing each other's cups. So life is like coffee, and things like money, position, relationship, these are like the coffee cups. Money, position, relationship, they do not define the nature of life or doesn't define the quality of the life, but still we concentrate on them and fail to enjoy the life that is given. So obviously, worrying misses us from enjoying the coffee that we are having. It does not help us being in the present. So where do we get these ideas from how the coffee cup is supposed to be? Like, we spend so much of our energy trying to choose the cup that we want to drink in. And do we even have the capability to choose a cup that is not in the tray, but could be in professor's kitchen, could be in the universe, it could be yours? So it is important for us to be in the present and to enjoy that moment of the life, to just enjoy the sip of coffee, no matter in which cup it is in. Being in the present shouldn't be so hard, because you already know what is present. You know where to find the present. And we all have done this in our childhood. We all know how being in the present is. We were in our childhood, we were mostly present most of the time. We were more happier, more successful, but still, as we grew up, we slowly, some of us just have forgotten it. So just enjoy the moment that you are in. Maybe you are moving alone, or you're cooking, or you're just working in your office. Be completely involved in whatever you're doing. When you're completely engaged in what you're doing, your mind doesn't wander away. This makes you more happier, and you are more effective. Being in the present means being grateful, appreciating the gifts that you get appreciating your every day, every moment that you are having. The more you look at what is wrong, the lower is our energy and less confidence we have. So even in a bad situation, it is important for us to concentrate on what is right, to appreciate what is right, and to build on it. The more you appreciate what is right, it helps us be more relaxed, more happier. It helps us be in the present and to keep the best in the present moment. What if the present moment is painful? What is pain? Pain is the difference between what is and what you want it to be. You have a job, but then you need a promotion. You are having relationship, but you want it to be a certain way. You have kids, but you want them to behave a certain way. Present, like everything, is constantly changing. Present, everything comes and goes. So just enjoy what you have. Just enjoy the job you have. Just enjoy the relationship. What you feel for the people that for all the people in your life. Just enjoy that they exist. Being in heaven, being aware in the present moment helps you look at what is right and build on it. It is very important to also sometimes face painful situations, I would say, because it is in these painful times when you learn life's biggest lessons. It motivates us to change ourselves exceptionally, which otherwise wouldn't have been easily possible. So in a good time, being in present exaggerates your happiness, and in a bad time, being in present helps you come out of it. There are two things which can rob us from being in the present. One is the negative thought from the past, and the negative thought about your future. Rather than worry about something from the past, try to learn from something from it, and to see if you could have done differently, what you could have done differently from it. Ask the questions: what happened in the past? What did I learn from it? And what can I do differently from it? In this process, it is important to not be hard and to be very kind with ourselves, and remember that we did what was best known to us at that time, and now that we know better, we can do better. Looking at what we could correct from our past, we are already contributing to our future. And what is the pain about the future? The pain about the future is our imagination plus fear. Thinking is a great thing, intelligence is a great tool, but overthinking is as bad as underthinking. We lose a lot of energy when we do it, and we can never be certain of what is going to happen in the future. We do not have all the data to make a proper certain assumptions about the future. But still, our ego hijacks our imagination and makes fear-based assumptions, which are not true. Imagination is a great creative tool, but when imagination is applied with fear, becomes worry. So instead of overthinking or jumping into conclusions which is not true, just relax and learn to say, I don't know. Universe has mysterious ways of working out things. Just enjoy the mystery of life. When we are worrying about one thing that's not happened right, what we are missing out is the million other possibilities that could happen to us, that we are just not capable of thinking at that moment. So just relax and let the universe surprise you. We also know that wherever our attention goes, energy flows. So if we focus on something, it's more likely that it will come to pass. By law of attraction, we know that when we worry, we are sending a message to the universe that to attract worry. A single thought may not manifest worry in our life, but if you sustain the thought, or if this thought, if you're having this thought for a longer duration of time, then this becomes your future. Anything you focus on for a long time becomes your future. So to break this addictive nature of your mind, meditation really helps. What do we do in our meditation? We concentrate on our breath, and then our mind wanders away. So we bring back our attention back to the breath. Every time we try to concentrate on our breath, we realize that our mind really does not listen to us at all. Every time we observe this and acknowledge this, we have taken a first step towards breaking the addictive nature of our mind. So as much as we practice, as much as we bring back our attention back to our breath, we are teaching ourselves, we are by acknowledging that our minds wandered away and we have to come back to our breath. Every time you're acknowledging this, we are practicing how to acknowledge our own nature of pain, worry, or anything. So in life, we when we are in a worry or when we are in anger, we wake up to this thought that, yes, I am now having a worry. We become more aware. We come to the present even in times of when we are in our deep anger, we come to the present and then we realize, oh, this is me being angry now. So this is what meditation does. Gradually and slowly, effortlessly, it teaches us how to be in the present. Every time we drift off from our breath to the thoughts, we bring back the attention back to our breath. Similarly, every time we drift away from the present to the past or the future, we come back to our breath. So every time we're practicing this, we are also practicing how to come back to the present. So meditation really helps it all happen very subconsciously and effortlessly. This is also something that I realized in my recent holiday. So I was on a 10 days holiday in India. So it was a very short trip. Every day was packed with meeting friends and events. It was all jam-packed and full of fun. And the last day when I was coming back, a friend of mine called me up to say bye to me, and then she asked me if I was feeling bad because I live all by myself in UK. So she thought I must be really feeling bad to say bye to my close family. But then I felt a bit guilty because I wasn't feeling bad. But I told her maybe then I will feel bad when I am in my house, in my room in the UK. So, but then later I thought about it and I thought I'm meeting everyone, I'm doing a lot of packing, there's a lot happening, maybe that's why I am not feeling bad about it. But then after I returned to UK, when I was in my house, in my room, I thought about it. If I was missing people now, if I was feeling so bad then, but I realized that it felt as if nothing has changed. I was there all the time. There was no change in me at all, that I was in a holiday and I'd just come back. There was no change at all. That's when I realized how much I had changed, because previously I was not this person at all. I found it, I used to have this strange sensation the moment I used to start seeing the airport itself, because I used to have this sensation in my stomach the minute I saw the airport. But now I had changed because very unknowingly, and I told myself, maybe this is what being in the present feels like. This is what it does. And also my friend did tell me when I said I wasn't feeling bad. She told me I have just started practicing meditation, meaning she had also noticed that I had changed after my meditation. So most of the things that we worry about never really happen. So there is really no meaning to anything that we worry about. And I would also like to share another Zen story. This is a very well-known story. You guys might already know about it, about the wise farmer. So this farmer looked after his farm for many years. So one day, his horse unexpectedly ran away into the mountain. So he loses his horse, and when his neighbors know this, they come to visit him, and so they come to him and they say, that is terrible, that is sad. And so the wise farmer says, we will see. Yes, it is horrible when you lose something that's very important to you. It doesn't feel very nice, but it is. This is the time when you have the opportunity to see life differently, to see the alternatives, and also to make sure that you don't make the same mistake of losing it again. But when the neighbors told it was terrible. What they did not know was that the next day, the horse returned back with 3 other wild horses. So when the neighbors found out this news, they said, that's wonderful, you're a lucky man. And again, the farmer replied, we will see. So then the next day, farmer's son takes a ride on one of these wild horses, which is untamed. And because it is untamed, he falls from it and breaks his leg. It's true. When you, with your untamed mind, we trip and we fall, not just with the untamed mind. Anytime we take a new path, we want to do something different in life. We stumble, we fall, but it is okay. That is the way we all learn. That is the way the soul grows. And so again, the farmer's neighbors came to him and said, this is terrible. And the wise farmer said, we will see. And the next day, the army officers visited the village to recruit for the army. And because farmer's son had broken his leg, they did not pick him up for the army. So now this time, the neighbors again came to the farmer and said, congratulations to the farmer. And again, the farmer replied, we will see. So we never know how the future will unfold. Yet fear convinces us to believe in certain circumstances or future outcomes that are completely untrue. So when ego gives us a chance to worry, take a deep breath, meditate for a minute, sit in stillness, and reassure yourself, tell yourself that you don't know. You do not have enough information to know what the future is. And always know that everything is taken care of. Thank you for this opportunity. I feel very grateful for being able to share my thoughts with you all. Feel free to share your experiences. Is Sanket, sir?
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, madam. Thanks for the amazing sharing. It is very important. Like, we should not worry in life. Main thing, we focus more either on past or future, and we worry much. There, our energy is just flowing, and we are getting drained out. And that's the time where we take some decisions, and it goes wrong, and the problems we attract because we are drained out or we make some decisions. So very important, just trusting and surrendering the universe. Whatever is happening, it is for our good. That's it. We can tell. And you are given like very good stories also, which is very much linked to the topic, and very nice about the farmer story also. Like whatever happens is for good. Whatever people are telling, just to tell, okay, that's it. No need to analyze what they're telling. Very nice. The story is very much aligned to the topic, and I liked the story also very much. I even heard, but again, it's like recalling to story. It's very nice, madam, and thank you so much. And yeah, like your session also. Last week the session was there, but it got postponed to this. Like, whatever's happening, as it was correct. We had session and you are shifting home, so everything happens for a good only. So no need to worry for nothing in life. Just whatever is flowing in life, just accept it and go. That's it. Thank you so much, Raksha madam, once again for the amazing session and wisdom sharing, and for your time also. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so true, Sanket, sir. Yeah. Thank you for those lovely words. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. If anyone wants to share your experience or you want to share, just unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. Sridhar here.
Good evening, Sridhar, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. your session is very interesting and very good. Regarding this worrying also, I have read one book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie.
Mhm.
Yeah, that also gives a very good opportunities to stand with such a person in difficult times. Ultimately, it says whatever happens, as you told and explained, it's for good. And some of the examples also, true examples in that book is illustrated. So patience and our meditation. When everything is exalted, then finally is the prayer and the meditation, what he is going to explain in the final stage. So that what you have told is true. Thank you.
Thank you, Sridhar sir.
Yes, masters. We have one message from Kanyan sir. Thank you, madam, for the wonderful sharing session. Go with flow. Story nice, madam. Sugata madam,
Thank-
thanks for the wisdom sharing related to our life, how to live perfectly. Thank you so much for the sharing.
Thank you, Sanket sir. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the uh, contribution for the meditation. Thank you.
Thank you. We are having another 5 minutes, madam. If anything to share, please share. Otherwise, we can just have some 5 minutes of meditation or we can conclude.
Um, yeah, in my own life, like I have, uh, I think the way I have learned of how why to not worry is mostly because I had the worry at one time, like I did worry about things, and when everything started fitting in, and I could definitely see that everything was taken care of with the ways that I could have never thought of. I really started learning like not to worry, and it was mostly because of meditation, which always kept me calm. And being aware also kind of teaches you, because there is always so many lessons happening in every life incident. From the moment we wake up to evening, a lot of things keeps happening. But when you are a meditator, you are aware of these things. You think you're more aware of why what is happening to you, and you are learning from each of these things. Like you search a reason for where this fits in and why it fits in, um, uh, and it all fits in so well, and you just simply learn a lot of lessons all throughout the day. And that is because you are being aware and because you are being present. And that's why I would say meditation would really helps in being present. And that is what I wanted to share. And that was all. I mostly learned it when I went through some tough times, thinking, how am I going to manage all by myself? How am I going to do all by myself? And then I could actually see everything was all being taken care of, and one after the other things started working. And even the things that did not work also had reasons why uh, I why they did not work. And that's why it is so true that when you are looking at what is right, your concentration from what's not right, or the worry thoughts that you have, that goes away. And when that goes away, you have already restored a lot of energy that you would have lost. So being in silence also helps a lot. And meditation really helps.
And one more thing I want to say practically what I understand. If you have worry, you find out what is the reason. If you have the reason, solve it. If you are unable to solve, or if you are unable to find out any reason, then why you are worrying?
Yeah.
So only one sentence. It's a practical also.
Yeah.
What,
When you are
everyone
you have challenges. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say
If we have
call
the
them.
solution, okay, you can solve it, and worry will solve. Okay, there is no worry. If you can't solve, leave to the universe.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't worry.
Yeah.
So ultimately, no worry.
Yeah. So true, Sridhar. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the good session. So
Thank you.
it will give the good relaxation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you once again, madam. Thank you all masters. Thanks for joining for today's session. Again, we will meet next week with one more master, with one more wisdom. Keep meditating and enjoy your day and enjoy your life. Thank you so much. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.